Right, Embark have released their roadmap. Now it's going to be 4 months, so it's from January to April. There's going to be an update for each month. January will probably be out next Tuesday because it's the last week, but their updates are every Tuesday. So the 4 months, one's going to be called Headwinds, the first one. The second one, Shrouded Sky. The third one, which is March, Flashpoint, and then April, Riven Tides, which will be April. These are key points, but it's not the whole. There is going to be extra stuff as well, but I'll go on about that in a minute. So in the first one, which will be next week, Headwinds, there's going to be a new matchmaking. So, and that's for level 40 plus players. So we're going to be putting our own group if you're above, or if you're 40 or above. A new map conversion. Obviously the player projects. Maybe something else. Nothing really exciting on that one. And then in Feb, Shrouded Sky, there'll be a new map condition and a new arc. So I believe that's going to be sort of like a flying arc or something like that. Nothing special, but anything new is good. Again, another player project, new skins, a map update. So I would imagine that's what they're going to be doing is probably, well, yeah, I suppose what it says, maybe changing some areas. I mean, they changed the loot where it is and all that, but maybe some more furniture, maybe, I don't know. It just says a new map update. Obviously the expedition, which doesn't bother us because we don't do that at the moment. And then in March, Flashpoint, it's going to be a new map, completely new map. A new arc again. Obviously player projects. An update for Scrappy, which doesn't say update, it's this something about Scrappy, I can't remember, but I would imagine they'd probably add something a little bit different to do on it or something like that. And then in April, Riven Tides, it's going to be a new map, a new large arc. So, now, will it be one of the ones they've hinted at, like the Emperor, the King, or whatever it was called? What was the other one that was called? The Bishop. And there was one more that Ben said yesterday. Will it be something like that, or I don't know, or just a? I would imagine it's going to be one of those because they have sort of like hinted it over the last month. There'll be a new map condition again, and then obviously the expedition. But what they have said, it's not inclusive. There will be new items and new quests, plus more. Now that's really good. So, you know, we look forward to all of that. But what you got to remember, every week on a Tuesday they do an update. So it won't stop them doing, their hot fixes, for bugs, etc., etc. And they may add a little bit of these new items in every month, but they haven't really said. But they said it's not inclusive of that. That's definitely what's going to happen, and they're not telling you no more at the moment. I mean, obviously, as it comes out, they probably will do on their web page, which is obviously Art Raiders. I can't bloody remember. But if you go on the Embark website, it'll tell you. But that looks really good. So I thought I'd just let you know. So, but yeah, go over there to and have a look. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know later when I talk to you. But most of it looks pretty good, actually. Definitely looking forward to a new map, new arcs. That'd be really good. The new map conditions, it's obviously going to be like flickering, the cold spells and maybe a bit of ash. I don't know. Could be anything around them, sort of thing. Headwinds, shrouded sky, maybe more cloudy. Flashpoint, don't know. But yeah, they could be, get more different items to get the points and to get the gold Raider tokens. I mean, I can't see they can do a lot with the blue ones because, I mean, 800 is really, really low. I just don't get, I mean, I might get a key for 100, and then it'll take me a couple of hours to get that 100 back. But when they do these projects, I mean, they state on there like 1250, this, that. But you can only get 800. Now, I've noticed that. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but yeah, I find that quite strange. But I mean, maybe it's me being an idiot. Yeah, so the next one will be coming out, I would imagine. They haven't said it, but it's the last week in January. So I would imagine it'll be next Tuesday, because that's when they do their updates. So maybe they'll do it the last Tuesday in every month for the January, February, March and April. Yeah, I mean, every month's got a player project. Everyone's got a new map condition. It does look like February is the only one they're saying about new skins. But they said down the bottom that they could be adding that whenever anyway. So, but you're definitely going to get a new Dex in February. I know it doesn't really make a lot of difference to us, but if you are interested in, that's what he's going to be. But yeah, that's about it at the moment. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.